Today we will be learning about Tulasar Radiant Professional Dry Brush Techniques. These techniques are a foundational piece in our Tulasar facial treatments that help bring balance to your guest concerns. The first technique is going to increase microcirculation to the skin and lift away dead skin cells. This will reveal a smoother, more even texture to the skin. The second technique is going to facilitate lymphatic drainage. Sometimes our lymph system becomes stagnant and slows down, and as skincare therapists, we can use certain techniques to speed those processes up. By clearing these lymphatic pathways, we can see a better elimination of toxins and a better overall health to the skin.
First, we'll be performing décolleté circles. Position the brushes in front of the right axilla and perform upward circular motions, moving across the décolleté to the left axilla. Next, we'll be performing neck circles. Position the brushes at the base of the left side of the neck and perform alternating upward circular motions, moving across to the right side, ending just below the right ear. Next, we'll be performing chin circles. Position the brushes under the left and right side of the chin and perform alternating upward circular motions covering the entire chin. Then we will be moving into our jaw circles. Position the brushes on the left and right side of the corners of the mouth and perform upward circular motions, moving outward and ending in front of the earlobes. Next, we'll perform our cheek circles. Position the brushes above the left and right side of the corners of the mouth and perform upward circular motions, ending in front of the ears. Then reposition the brushes on the left and right side of the nose and perform upward circular motions, ending in front of the ears. Then we'll perform our nose sweep. Position the brushes on the left and right side of the nostrils and perform alternating upward sweeping motions, ending at the bridge of the nose. Then reposition the brushes on the top of the nose and perform alternating upward sweeping motions between the eyes. Finally, we'll perform our forehead circles. Position the brushes above the left and right eyebrows and perform upward and outward circular motions, ending at the temples. Reposition the brushes and repeat the sequence to cover the entire forehead. First, we'll perform décolleté sweep. With this technique, we want to use short, medium, and long strokes towards the axilla. Repeat the sequence to cover the entire décolleté if needed. Next, we'll be performing neck sweep. Position the rim of the brush handles at the clavicle along both sides of the sternal notch. Gently pump 3 times, directing your motion towards the sternal notch. Reposition the brushes 1 inch above the clavicle hollow. We're going to sweep downward with short, medium, and then long strokes. We will pump the clavicle once more before moving outward about 1 inch and repeating our short, medium, long strokes. We will pump the clavicles 1 more time before performing short, medium, long strokes on the sides of the neck. Next, we'll perform jaw sweep. Position the brushes crossed under the mandible and sweep outward along the mandible hollow. Ending behind the earlobes, rotate the brushes and sweep downward along the neck, ending at the clavicle hollow. We are activating the water wheels behind the neck to clear the lymphatic channels. Then we will move on to chin sweep. Position the brushes below the lower lip at the midline of the face and sweep downward to the mandible hollow. Reposition your brushes and repeat the sequence to cover the entire chin. Next, we'll be performing upper lip sweep. Position the brushes above the upper lip at the midline of the face. Move downward, sweeping the nasolabial fold, ending under the chin at the mandible hollow. Then we'll be moving into nose sweep. Position the brushes on either side of the bridge of the nose and sweep downward along the nasolabial fold, ending under the chin in the mandible hollow. Next, we'll perform cheek sweep. Position the brushes on the corners of the mouth and sweep outward, ending in front of the ears. Then reposition the brushes on both sides of the nose and sweep outward, ending in front of the ears. Reposition the brushes on the upper cheeks and sweep outward, ending in front of the ears. Forehead sweep. Position the brushes at the midline above the eyebrows and sweep outward, ending at the temples. Reposition your brushes at the midline of the forehead and sweep outward, ending at the temples. And now we will be performing our final sweep. Position your brushes at the midline of the forehead, moving outwardly to the temples, down the perimeter of the face, rotating at the water wheels just below the ear, sweeping down the neck to the axillary region.